Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Normal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed and full review of the flagship device, the Honor View 10. So Honor View 10 is the latest flagship device under the affordable category, and so this device is priced $29,999 and comes with really impressive specifications, and this is the direct competitor to the OnePlus 5T. So in this video we'll talk about how good the device is and is it really value for money device in this price segment. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first step, let's have a look at the specification. So it comes with a 6 inches full HD plus resolution display, 18:9 aspect ratio. It is powered by the Kirin 970 octa-core chipset. It's the first AI enabled chipset in the world, and coupled with 6GB RAM, 128 gigs of storage, a dual camera 16 and 20 megapixel camera, and a front facing 13 megapixel camera, coupled with a 3750 mAh battery with fast charging, and Android 8.0 along with EMUI 8.0. So that's the specifications. Now let's go straight into the detailed aspects. Let's first start with design and build quality. So design wise, the Honor View 10 is a good looking device out there. Like any other Honor device, it comes with a really good metal unibody construction and feels really solid. And on the rear panel you can see the camera unit, which is a dual camera setup. There is a slight projection for the camera, but nevertheless it's pretty well arranged, and there is an LED flash as well. The antenna bands are arranged on the top and bottom panel of the device, which adds to the beauty of the device. And the matte finish rear panel makes it really great device in terms of build quality. It's pretty slim and easy to use, and you can see that the right side houses the power and volume keys. The bottom panel houses the 3.5mm audio jack, the USB Type-C port, and the speaker unit, and up top we have the IR blaster. On the left side we have the hybrid SIM card slot, which can accommodate 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and a SD card. And on the front panel we have the 13 megapixel camera, earpiece, and the fingerprint scanner, which is located on the front panel, and above that you have this navigational buttons. So that's the design aspect. So overall it's a well built phone, looks really great in terms of the build quality, fit and finish, and it is easy to hold as well. Although the weight is slightly on the higher side, it's definitely one of the good looking device out there, especially the navy blue color, which looks really great. So that's the design and build quality of this device. So overall we feel it's a solid offering in this price segment. Now next step, let's talk about the display. So we have a 6 inches full HD plus resolution display, and this is the 18:9 aspect ratio on this device. So the 18:9 has been the latest trend among all the smartphones. We have seen the Honor 9i, the Honor 7X coming with 18:9 aspect ratio display, and now we have the Honor View 10 again with a 6 inches display, and here we have a full HD panel that's 2160 by 1080p resolution. The display looks pretty good, vibrant and colorful, and the viewing angles are really great, and the touch response also feels quite good. But unfortunately there is no mention of any protection offered on this display. We are not really sure about whether there is any protection offered on this display, but it does come with a 2.5D glass and a screen guard pre-installed. So that's the display aspect. So overall we feel the display looks pretty good, although it's slightly on the colder tone. Now additionally you can also change the color temperature of the display by going into the settings. So that's the display aspect. Now let's talk about the software. So this phone comes with Android 8.0 Oreo, and one of the few phones right now having Android Oreo out of the box, and this has EMUI 8.0. So EMUI we have seen on a lot of devices. So here we have the latest version of EMUI. If you go to the about phone, you can see EMUI 8.0 running on top of Android 8.0. So the EMUI 8.0 comes with a slightly refined UI with settings grouped accordingly, and this is more or less like the Android 8.0 options. So we have additional options in the storage, display, battery saving modes. Then we have a security and privacy option where you can set up a fingerprint scanner. There is file save, private space, app lock. These are some really useful options available. So we have done a detailed video on the features of the EMUI 8.0, so you can also have a look at that video. Other than that, it also comes with smart assistant like one-handed UI, motion control, voice control, and there is also option to customize the device with themes, and the phone manager allows you to optimize the device. So overall EMUI 8.0 performs really well. It's a smooth and solid UI offering great performance, and the multitasking and RAM management is really great on this device. So that's the EMUI. Now talking about the performance. So this is the first AI enabled chipset, and the Kirin 970 octa-core chipset works really well. And what Honor says that is the AI enabled chipset makes sure that you get the best performance by optimizing the EMUI based on your usage. So that's one of the really important aspects, and this comes with 6 GB RAM and 128 GB storage. So you can see the benchmark score of the Kirin 970 octa-core chipset. It's a really powerful chipset and does a really good job altogether. And in day-to-day performance, it was really smooth, lag-free experience, and excellent RAM management, and app opening was really great and fast. And the gaming experience of the device was also quite good. We did heavy graphic rich games, and it was able to perform pretty well and without any sort of heating issues. So the device was pretty cool at around 38 to 39 degrees, and there was absolutely no heating issues. So that's the device with a Kirin 970, and this performs really well, and one of the really great smartphones in this price segment with excellent performance. So now looking at the fingerprint scanner experience, again the fingerprint scanner is mounted on the front panel, and it does a really good job. It's really fast and unlocks the device in fraction of a second. And other than that, the fingerprint scanner can also be used to lock apps, and also you can do a lot of things with the fingerprint sensor. So you can go to settings and configure it. So that's the fingerprint scanner experience on this device. Now the phone also comes with dual SIM card supports for 4G LTE and VoLTE, and one of the few smartphones offering dual 4G and dual VoLTE support for the 2 SIM cards. There is also a hybrid SD card in case you want to expand the storage. It does come with 128 gigs of storage. That's quite good storage, and more than 100 GB storage is available to the user in the first boot. That's really great storage capacity, and if you want to expand, you get a hybrid SIM card slot as well. Now the speaker performance was pretty good on this device. The speaker is mounted on the bottom panel and does a quite good job altogether. It's not a very loud speaker, but the clarity of the speaker looks pretty good. Now there is also a good call quality and reception on this device. We did not have any sort of issues on this device in terms of the call quality. Now next up, let's talk about the most important aspect, the cameras. So we have a dual camera, the 16 megapixel primary camera with f-stop 1.8, and the secondary 20 megapixel camera. It's a monochrome sensor, while the 16 megapixel camera is an RGB sensor, and together combined produces some really great imaging. So on the front panel we have a 13 megapixel selfie camera, and both the cameras are AI enabled, so that means it gets you the best results overall in terms of performance. Now the camera UI feels similar. We have seen this UI on all the Honor devices. Excellent amount of features being offered, and this does come with 4K recording out of the box, and regular modes like portrait mode, bokeh mode, and there is also bokeh mode for selfies as well. Now here are some of the samples which we have taken with this device, and overall you can see it has come really great. The daylight captures looks pretty good, color quality looks pretty spot on, the detailing is also really impressive, and the overall clarity of the images looks really great. The close-up images taken with this device also perform really well, and there is great amount of detail in the close-up images, and there is also the wide aperture mode which performs pretty well. Although it's not very accurate, it does a job pretty well in terms of producing a bokeh effect for close-up images. So that's the camera, and the portrait imaging also looks pretty good, and we did get some really great portrait samples. Now the low light performance is also really improved over the Honor 8 Pro, and it does come with a really great performance in terms of the low light performance as well, and you can see that images are vivid and bright even in low light conditions, and overall the low light performance looks pretty good for a phone in this price segment. Now the selfie experience is again really great. You can see that it does produce some bokeh effects in the selfies as well. Even though it does not have a dual camera setup, it does produce some really great selfies overall, and we don't have much to complain in the selfie department. The only area where we didn't find the Honor View 10 camera to be impressive was the video recording. Although it does come with 4K recording, lack of EIS or OIS is a deal breaker for many, because the OnePlus 5T with similar pricing comes with really great EIS. So that was the camera aspect. So overall in terms of the photography, the camera is a really great device, but in terms of the videos, the camera needs to improve. Now finally talking about the battery. So this phone comes with 3750 mAh battery, and it does come with fast charging which can charge the device in almost 80 to 85 minutes. So that's really rapid charging, and the battery performance looks quite good, and you can get almost close to 5.5 to 6 hours on screen time with slightly more than a day of battery life, which we feel is quite good for a flagship device. So that's the battery aspect of the Honor View 10. So finally summing up, how good is the Honor View 10 at the price of 29,999. So at this pricing, we feel Honor View 10 is a really great package overall, great design and build quality, good display, the software is excellent, latest Android Audio is coming up with this, the cameras are good, the battery life is also quite good, there is fast charging, and overall it's a great package with the Honor View 10. So we'll just highlight the cons of the device. The cons include the lack of EIS or OIS in this segment. Overall, the Honor View 10 is a great device in this price segment, especially with 128 gigs of storage offered at less than 30k price segment. So that is a detailed review of the Honor View 10 with the pros and cons. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you're looking for a device below the 30k price segment, we definitely recommend this device, and it's the best device below the 30k price segment which you can buy right now in India, and this is available exclusively on Amazon. That's all guys in this detailed review of the Honor View 10. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos, and if you plan to buy this device, we'll share the link in the description of this video. So this is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.